So guys, here we go, on golf course video. So this is me just playing 9 holes every single shot. So the weather's finally good enough for me to be able to do this. Windy day though, so this is downwind. First hole, 356 yards. What we could do, get out driver, we're gonna send it. So line is over that right hand bunker. Now the wind is a little bit right to left as well, so it would take it. And it did that. So could see just a little bit of a toe strike as well, so gear effect turns it over a little bit more. But perfect. That's going to be a good one up there. And as we're going to see, fairly long up there as well. So I'm only just a little bit off the front of the green, but flag is way at the back. There's a little tier at the middle of the green, a little hump that you've got to go over. So shot here, I've got about 40 yards to flag. I was thinking of a 58 degree. Just play just a normal one, let it run with a downwind, or a 50 degree, play more of a bump and run. I chose for the 58, and I chose wrong, because this only gets up to that little hump. So now, I've still probably got around 20 foot, maybe a little bit more, to the hole, and I've got that little hump to go over. So it goes up, then back down again. So, ultimately, I'd love to be a little bit closer than this, to be perfectly honest, after a 40-yard shot to the flag. Now I'm kind of struggling for a par a little bit. So let's see how I do. Now this putt looked really good, and it just guns past a little bit by about 4 to 5 foot or so. So here we go. This is where we don't want to be dropping a silly shot after a really good drive at the start. So here we go. Let's just get it into the back of the cup. Boom, par. Get me off this hole. Let's get on to the second. Off we go. So, second hole. Now, this is probably one of the harder holes on this 9-hole course here. So, it's a big dog leg to the right, pretty much 90 degrees to the right, and the wind is whipping from the right as well. So, all I really did here is play something to the corner. It was a 2-iron, so just rip one down there. The wind was going to take it back, but I kind of hit a little bit more of a cut than I wanted to, and it kind of held up in the wind. But it was in perfect position other than that, so not too bad. So second shot here. Now, because it's a big dog leg, it plays way longer than the actual yardage of the hole, and especially now, right into like a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind. So what I've got here, I've got around, I remember about 170 yards, and I've got out a 5-iron. And I tried to hit a compressed one, a little stingery one, a little push draw, which was so good. And it came up way short. So, still got an up and down to make here. So, looks like I'm miles away, doesn't it? I'm not, it's just a camera angle. So, I was probably about 15 yards from the front. Got a tier to go up. Got a little pitch shot here. Right into the wind again, so I'm really happy with this. Look closer in person than it does from here. That was about, I don't know, 3 foot away. So, let's have a little look here. Here's me doing a little bit of aim point. Just feeling it in my feet. So we can see the break. Now, definitely want to get off with a par on this one, because it is one of the harder holes on this golf course, in my opinion. It's just always windy. And here we go. Boom, par. I'll take that with that wind any day. So here we go. First par 3, 162, right back into the wind. You missed slightly left. You're in the bushes, missed slightly right. You're kind of short-sided in the bunker. So I literally hit my 5-iron into the breeze about that distance in the last hole. Same direction, right into the wind. So I hit the same club. Now, this was such a good strike. This was a very pleasing strike. As you can see, thumbs up, pin high. There we go, pin high. Actually, I think I was a little bit past it. So, as you can tell, definitely windy if I'm, hitting a 5-iron, 162. UK weather for you guys watching somewhere else. It's always windy, 15 to 20 miles an hour at the moment. That's, a light old breeze. So, let's have a little look here. From what I remember, this was quite a bit of a right to left at the beginning, and it flattened out massively at the end. So I aimed pretty straight here. Now, this is another putt that I thought I hold. Nope. As you can see there, my disgust with the weird moves I'm doing with my putter. But alas, another par. 3 pars start off with. Happy with that with this wind. Let's keep it going. So, drivable par 4 here on the 4th. Not really today though, because it's into the wind and left to right. So, not ideal. But so all we're going to do here, aim just at the bunker up there. Green just a little bit left of it. Just send one down there. Let the wind take it a little bit. That'll do donkey. So you can see it is just a little bit right. Absolutely fine though. So, second shot here. I think it was around 30-ish yards, just from that little bit of the angle there. And this is another one of my bad short pitch shots of the day. You'll see another one then later where you can see my disgust at. But this is definitely a part of the game that I need to get better at the moment, because I could have been quite a few shots lower than what I ended on, which obviously you'll see soon. So that one, not the best of shots, as you can see, for 30 yards. I mean, well, I've got probably about 15 foot there, so really, really not good. So this one, right to left. I, again, 100% thought I made this. Right across the face at the end. Don't know what this thing I'm doing with my putter, flinging it around my back, but you can tell I'm not happy with it. Certainly not. So another par though, just parring the course to death. Which I didn't say, didn't warm up for this round either, so par's up for here. I'll take that without a warm up. So, next hole. Another par 4. 382 yards. Plays longer than that though, uphill. Wind from here was left to right, a little bit into. It's one of those days where it just seems to be into the wind on every hole, which is annoying. But line just at the right-hand side of that bunker. So that's what I did here. Wind peeled it just a little bit off. I thought it peeled it a little bit too much there, but as we're going to see soon, it's not too bad. So as we can see, not too bad. Another drive safely away. So here, to be honest, I cannot remember how far I had, but I remember I had hit an 8-iron. So, here we go. 8-iron with that wind, left to right, little bit into, so I'm going to aim just a little bit left of the flag. So, this is actually, again, quite a good shot. If I decide to actually swing the club here, there we go. It's really nice compressed feeling, but you can see, like, even with an 8-iron, look how much the wind's moving now. UK weather for you.
Struck.
So, pin high. Nice. But I'll tell you what wasn't nice. The putt I hit here. So, with this putt, it was almost very, very embarrassing with what could have happened. I'm pretty much collared here on the line. I was thinking when I was going up to this putt, I was like, oh God, I could chunk this putt because the fringe was quite a bit higher than the green. So, what do I proceed to do here? I semi-chunk it. I semi-chunk the putt just because of how high the fringe is, but it still rolls okay. It doesn't go short like that. It just absolutely shot off the face. So as we're going to see here, going to hit this. Doesn't look out anything's happened, but you can see me looking there, doing a little few strokes. It's because I hit the fringe. So I should have hovered the putt. So here we go. Short par putt, made it. Thank God. Off to the next hole. So, another par 3, long par 3, 213. So here now, the wind is pretty much just left to right. So, I'm hitting 4-iron here. So, really, this shot here is a little thin sliver of the green. You should see it, obviously you can't, it's too far away. So, what I did here was just aimed a little bit left, tried to do a little compressed one. And I hit a really good shot, again, with a long iron. So, it just veered off with the wind, just off onto the fringe. So now, as you're going to see in a minute, I've got a chip and run shot. So with this chip and run shot, what I decide to do, because it's now into the wind as well, so you've got to factor that in when you have these shots. I'm doing a little 9-iron bump and run here. So I hit this, it probably bumped and runned a little bit too much, but I've still got another opportunity for par. How many of these kind of 4-footers have I had today? Too many, in my opinion. But putting seemed to be pretty good. You can see, got this stroke's going to go all over the place. Still went in though. Good stuff. So another short par 4, but again plays slightly uphill, so longer than the yardage. And I think it was just a little bit down and a little bit left to right. So 273, still hit driver. Just put a nice smooth driver on it. Cannot miss left, out of bounds. Missing right's okay. But nah, we're just going to send it. For that dangerous line. So we can see there, pretty good drive. Got to where I wanted it to be, just at the back of the green. Wait 1 minute, I think I flex here. There we go, strong. So, can we get off this par train? Can we make a birdie? And I say to that, patience, you'll find out in a minute. So, let's hit one here. A-time, bump and run. Very similar to the one I just hit. Now, this looked like halfway, it had a good chance, but it stopped all of a sudden. So you can see a little celebration there. Almost dropped the club. Can we make this little tap in? Yes, we can. Birdie. There we go. Awesome.
Finally.
So, finally, under par. In the red, you could call it, but is that one under in red? No, it's in white. So I forgot to put it in red. So, this hole here. Driver. Shortish one again, but all on the dog leg. So, again, right into the wind now. A little bit right to left. Plays longer than the actual yardage, of course, so I'm just going to hit driver on this corner. Tiny toe hit again, just like on the first hole. Gear effect brought it around. The wind also brought it around there, so thumbs up again. I liked it. Now, here we go. Probably the most annoying shot of the day. So, this, again, I had about a 40-yard shot. And you're going to see what I do here. So, I try to play it kind of like a lower one, scoot it in there, 58 degree, hit a scooter. Look at my action. I knew straight away I hit that way too hard. There we go. Absolutely. What was I doing there? Over the back, missed the green with a little pitch shot. So, that's like missing your mouth with a fork, you could say. So, here we go. A little chip and run shot. At this moment, I'm absolutely fuming. I'm really annoyed at myself. Hit this pitch shot with a 50 degree. I thought it'd be fine. I just absolutely gunned it through. So, I was thinking at the moment, oh, I'm going to have a nice bogey-free 9 holes. So, when you think something like that, what do the golfing gods do? They slam you back down to the ground and they say, nope, you're going to make bogey on this one. So, gave it away there, didn't I? So I don't make this putt, do I? So here we go. Left to right putt. Thought I hit a good putt. Do I make it though? I do not. Right across the hole. Hands on the hips. Not happy at all. So back to level par. How the game's feeling today? I thought it was going to be a bogey-free one, but golfing gods had other plans.
What have I done? 4 yards away, mate, bogey.
So yeah, your eyes are correct. A par 5, finally. But it's 547 yards long. And I have no idea how, but this was into the wind again. The hole that I played recently, just the hole that runs alongside it, going the opposite direction, was into the wind. Obviously not favourable for me today, so just gun one down there. Just send it. Hit it a little bit necky. And it was a little bit right to left wind as well, I remember. So, that necky one held up in the wind. But par 5 will be fine. So, second shot here. So, found the fairway, just didn't go very far because the necky one up against the wind. Now, the wind's really whipping from right to left here. And the yardage to the green is just long. It's just a long way. So, I'm not trying to go for it. I'm just trying to get myself as far enough down there as I can. So, I'm just hitting a rescue club. Pretty inside path there. God, if I had that measured, that would have been about probably 6 degrees from in to out. Wind got it a little bit, but fine. Absolutely fine. So let's see whether I can take advantage of this. Because now I've got, I think it was around 40-ish yards. So 40-ish yards. Have I been doing that well today? No. So here we go. Let's have a little look and see how I do. Can I redeem myself from the other poor shots? Looking good there, a little bit left of the flag. Pin high again, so nice. Let's have a look and see. So, last putt of the day. Can we get into the red figures? Can we get under par? Now, this putt, a little bit breaky, but you're going to see it bumps all over the place. Now, the greens have actually been quite good today, but this one bumps all over the place, but it bumped into the hole, as you're going to see. There we go. Birdie, 1 under. So if you like this, if you want more of these videos, let me know in the comments.